Welcome to my first vegetable garden. Today I want to talk about mulching. This is one of my raised beds. It's June 2nd. The temperatures are now going to be in the 80s regularly during the day, and they're going to start getting up into the 90s. The cool weather plants, the lettuce, the peas, the kales, the cabbages, they really need to come out. They don't do well in the warm weather. Their leaves begin to turn bitter and the plants sort of die out. But most importantly, mulch does two things for your garden. It conserves water. By putting a layer of mulch down, you'll have to water less, the moisture will stay in your garden, and mulch also creates a splash barrier. If you're growing certain plants like tomatoes, if you water, the soil splashes up, gets on the underside of the tomato leaves. Spores can get on there that have overwintered or have been sitting in your soil, and that can start a disease chain that will, affect your tomato plant. So let me clean this up, put the mulch down, and I'll talk to you more about the principle of mulching. Here's that same bed with cedar mulch put down. You can put wood mulch on top of your soil. You'll hear some things where people say if you put wood in your garden, it will pull out the nitrogen and it will harm your plants. That's only true if you take like hardwood or even the cedar and mix wood chips, shredded hardwood, deep into your soil. That will cause a problem. It's not going to cause a problem sitting on the surface. So I took out the old kale, the cilantro that was bolting, the cabbages that just aren't going to form a head, and some of the big leaves, and you can see what I pulled out of there. And the mulch really does make the raised bed look a lot nicer, and it actually does three things. I forgot one thing. Yes, mulch will keep moisture in, so it'll help control water, and you'll have to water less, your plants will be healthier. Creates that splash barrier, so spores or disease that harbor in your soil when you water won't get splashed up onto your plant leaves. And the other thing that it does, which is really important, is it keeps weeds down. So I think it looks really good today. Once I put down the cedar mulch, I use cedar mulch. You can use hardwood mulch. You could use wood chips. You can use grass clippings. You can really use a lot of different things. But right now what I have in there, Brussels sprouts. They'll grow through the summer. Kohlrabi, which will be eaten over the next 2 weeks. The peas that are along there will also be eaten, and they will be replaced with cucumbers. 4 pepper plants, cilantro back there, and this is my garlic that I use in an immature form. I don't wait for bulbs to form. I just pull out the garlic, use the leaves, use the stems that break off. Hope you enjoyed the video and it gives you some ideas of how you can use mulch in your garden. Please check out my blog at www.therustedgarden.blogspot.com and also check out my YouTube videos. Thanks.